Call her the grand old lady who came so close to death, now finding new life as a gym that is bittersweet to some.
It's equal parts amazing and upsetting.
Brent Donaway loves this theater. He wrote a book about her and produced a documentary. The Westmont Theater first opened in 1927. It was once home to vaudeville and silent films. The circus, whose writer, director, and star was film icon Charlie Chaplin, was shown here in 1928. But the theater on Haddon Avenue fell on hard times and closed in the 30s. After World War II, it was refurbished, reopening in 1948 as a single-screen movie theater.
I'm told the line actually went much further than the photo shows.
Many even speculate Steven Spielberg himself, who lived minutes away as a child, saw the film that inspired him to become a filmmaker. The greatest show on earth at the Westmont.
And this is the story of the biggest of the big tops.
The theater had its ups and downs over the years, but in the winter of 1973, people flocked to the Westmont to see The Exorcist.
Is there someone inside you?
Sometimes.
The management of the theater at the time thought it was very fun to add to the element of the film by turning off the heat and turning on the air conditioning to make the place cold and dreary and creepy, kind of like the tone of the film.
In 1987, its once glowing marquee went dark, and after a few failed revival attempts by local artists, the landmark fell into disrepair. Today, she has been reborn as a Planet Fitness, her movie screen replaced by treadmills and weights. Developer Henry Gorenstein and his partner took on the $3 million project in August of 2014. The engineering challenges were many, like removing the floor, which sloped to the screen.
The floor was one of the things that was holding the walls together, so removing a concrete floor was difficult, and we had to be very careful.
It was in deplorable condition. The roof was leaking, there were some structural problems. I know a lot of other developers had looked at it, walked through it, and just walked away.
While a gym may not be what some had hoped for, Donaway is grateful the theater's doors are open once again.
It's going to tell a next story. It may be a gym in the beginning, maybe years later it turns into something else.
I have memories of coming here many years ago as a kid and watching movies here. We're proud that we could resurrect this place and give it a new use. A lot of effort, and I could even say love, went into this thing.
Now, its newly restored marquee lights Haddon Avenue one more time. In Westmont, Lauren Berman, PHL 17 Morning News.